year, 20-year career minimum.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you the Vikings and the 49ers, and it's coming up next.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Minnesota Vikings and the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Goff. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. To try again after the sack. Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. To throw, Cousins. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing is Cousins. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he goes out right around the 39. Third and short yardage, Cousins. Looking right sideline, that's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll go Madison up the middle, and he'll go down at the 28. 2nd down at 4. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd down. Cousins. Finding Hawkinson here on the out route. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Great precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. Madison is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Going to run with Madison again. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Flush to his. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expected to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yeah, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. They'll be led out by Mr. Irrelevant in the 2022 draft, a guy with something to prove, Iowa State's career passing leader, and that's Brock Purdy.
And now it gets real, because as a rookie quarterback, all those accolades and great performances in the regular season, they essentially go right out the window. They get erased, and you have to start over. Played extremely well to get the team the #1 seed and the first-round bye. But this is where he proves himself as a quarterback in the NFL. In the playoffs, and can he win games?
Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. That pass complete to Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And Charles, you look at this offense, they're the #1 seed, a Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern level there?
Well, I would think that we'd all have some concern because, you know, a rookie quarterback, that's just not normal, right? But I think I'd be a lot more concerned if they were the 6 or 7 seed and had to go on the road and play in a hostile environment. What if it was cold outside? But here you've got a guy who's been solid all year, led them to all those wins, a #1 seed. I think they have unquestioned belief in it. They also feel like they have a responsibility to help carry him along as well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On first down, Purdy
taking a shot for Samuel. And that is incomplete.
Everyone's seen this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. McCaffrey on the counter.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
First down San Francisco. The pickup 14 yards.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 19 yards that time for number 19. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game, as it's 1st and goal.
McCaffrey will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
Purdy looking to throw.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Touchdown 49ers.
Elijah Moore.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Niners are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter. The offense on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Another carry now for Madison. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, it's Madison. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Got an open man finding Jefferson.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. From the gun, here's Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try and work for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Here's Purdy.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. A give running left, it's McCaffrey.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. He's at the 40, the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now.
Purdy now to throw. Targeting more, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
Purdy on 4th down.
Got his target, Samuel.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Now Purdy.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Brandon Ayuk
from 6 yards away.
And the Niners have taken the lead.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with the touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Cousins now.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, tell all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
The Vikings ready to go again on offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. 1st down Vikings.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, it's Cousins. And he will find his man on the outside.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
To throw is Cousins. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Cousins. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Vikings. Kenny Galladay. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The point after is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards.
And it's capped off by the touchdown from Kenny Galladay.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Purdy's throw here into the hands of Moore.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple and that's it.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
On third down, it's Purdy.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Mitchell.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Niners take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys,
and the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins.
Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. McCaffrey running up the middle. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Purdy bootlegging it.
Out to his left. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
He's got some space.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 82 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a 1st down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Byron Murphy there on the tackle.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. throwing here. Purdy. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
It's about in a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing is Cousins.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field, is popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Cousins.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Cousins again. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison. A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point up and through. And the lead is down to a field goal. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Completes it to Samuel. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Purdy now to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get bit.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Cousins.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing, Cousins.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. He's got the 1st down. Boy, he was dynamite in the wild card game last week. He hasn't disappointed in this game either. To the air again, it's Cousins. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Going to run with Madison again. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead.
Now the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
From the 31,
Purdy, screenplay, setting it up for Mitchell.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him show a nice tackle on that play. 19 yards that time for number 19. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. McCaffrey on the counter. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Purdy looking to throw.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Cousins. Throwing deep for Galladay. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returnable here from the 38. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So now the Niners down 35-31. A minute 8 to go. A touchdown likely means they move on in these playoffs.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Picked off by Harrison Smith.